Today on the channel, we got a strange one. Jedi Quest Kids Club, Young Chewbacca. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our daily Star Wars unboxings here in 2021. And today, we've got maybe the strangest one, the goofiest one, the weirdest one. So far, for sure, and maybe for the whole run we do, this could be one of the strangest exclusive figures we've ever had in the Star Wars universe. I'm sure, Star Wars more than any other line has had more exclusives than anybody else. But like I said, this could be the strangest one. But that being said, for all your modern day Star Wars needs, make sure you hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Tell them their old friend Kyle sent you. There you go. But today we're talking about this Chewbacca Power of the Force era, but it's the Jedi, what is it called? The Jedi Quest Kids Club exclusive. So Jedi Quest Kids Club, I believe, was a magazine series, came out maybe 3 or 4 times a year, and this was attached to that magazine. I've been going through my Power of the Force era figures. Going to be a completist like I always am. I'm pretty much done. I think there's only a couple I'm missing, but basically done with this collection. And I was going through checklists. I went through multiple checklists. As I found with my Jax collection, you guys follow the channel know all about that, I had to get 3 or 4 different checklists to be able to find everything. There's always these little exclusives, weird ones, retailer releases that are missed, and this one was missed in quite a few Power of the Force, Power of the Jedi, Power of the whatever era figures, and this Chewbacca was missed in a lot of those. So I always call this kind of the forgotten exclusive. But let's take a look at it. Like I said, from the magazine, it's Young Chewbacca. So this is like Chewbacca if he would have been in Saved by the Bell or something like that. I mean, just a goofy looking figure. Chewbacca, the teenage years. Just very, very strange. As you can see, it's on just a small card like this, not a full card, because this would have been attached to the mailer or the magazine around it, attached to it. Very interesting. Now, this came out in 2000, so I don't know if it needs to be said. It probably does need to be said that I was not a member of the Jedi Kids Quest Kids Club in 2000. I was 20 years old. I was in college, but I was not a member. I can tell you guys that right now. I got one buddy that says I was part of the Fox Kids Club all the way till I was in my 30s, and that may or may not be true. I don't know. But I might have still got the mailers for some reason, but I wasn't a member. Trust me, I wasn't. But I was never a member. Didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't even know this was a thing back then, but I was pretty much checked out of the Power of the Jedi, Power of the Force figures by 2000. Like I said, I was in college. I had no money for figures. I had to, work 2 jobs and go to school and all that crazy stuff you do when you're in college. It's a busy time. So I didn't have time for many figures, just outside of a few heavy hitters, Ultimate Warrior being one, and some other things. Right before the Jax Classic really stole my heart and never let go. Kind of a downtime in my figure world in 2000, we'll say. But so this totally flew under my radar. Totally flew under my radar when I'm looking at checklists and stuff. Like I said, it's not on there. But then I just was looking through eBay. As we do, as we're trying to buy stuff. Got to get a deal. I say it all the time. Got to get a deal. And I just saw this, and I could not believe what I was seeing when I saw this. Did a little research, found out it was part of this magazine. I paid, I think, $7 shipped for this bad boy. So this isn't a pricey figure. This isn't something you're not going to be fined. It's a heck of a conversation piece, though. Just being how goofy he looks. Teenage Chewbacca, I mean, it's tough to be a teenager. You look goofy, you're weird, you're, kind of different. It's just strange times, and Chewbacca, no different. You Jedi Kids Club members, you can relate to old Chewbacca in his teen years. Didn't know what he was going to do with his future. He thought he was going to, work at the local grocery store, the Wookiee grocery store, but no, he said, I've got bigger things. I need to be a smuggler. I need to be a partner of a Han Solo, and the rest was history. But this is very early Chewbacca, so there it is, taking a look in the old plastic prison. Very, very interesting, very strange. So then you look at this front, and you're like, well, it's just bare bones, but then you flip it around, and it's an actual regular back card. So it's very, very weird, very different, very cool, just something totally off the beaten path, and like I said, forgotten by many, many people. On the back, you can says, continue your collection with these great Hasbro figures. Kudos Star Wars, kudos Hasbro, always be promoting your toys, always be promoting your product. If you're a business, be promoting. You know, on the back of your package, if it's a food package, let's say it's a package of Little Bites. On the back, you want to promote your other brands of Little Bites or Entenmann products. That's what you want to do. Hasbro, no different on the back here, promoting other figures in the line. And also saying when they're available. Available fall 2000, available winter 2000. Very good. Hey, it's going to be available in the fall. Fall is a big time frame. We go back to AEW. They were the last, Jazzwares were the last company I know of that said, hey, these are coming out on this date. You never promise a date. You never do it. But if you say fall, that works. So Hasbro, very, very smart. 2000 this came out. And of course, StarWarsKids.com, StarWarsHasbro.com. Join the Jedi Quest Kids Club. Sign up. Be a member today. I'm sure that club's probably no longer in existence, but they probably replaced it with something else. They're always marketing that Star Wars team. But without further ado, let's open up young teenage Chewbacca with his big underbite. See what's going on here. There it is. Pulling him out. See you later. The best $7 I probably ever spent in my life. There he is in the old plastic prison. Look at that underbite on him. Unbelievable. Somebody get this Wookiee to the dentist. The orthodontist, I should say. There he is, out of the plastic prison. See you later. Alright, so we got waist articulation, we got arms, we got legs. We got a little bit of head. Very tight. He does have his little satchel, his little man, or his little Wookiee purse, we'll call it. He does have that to the side. And then he does come with his trusty old crossbow type weapon. So even as a teenager, he was rocking this weapon. He was a master. I believe Wookiee PE, he learned the ways of the crossbow. Somebody can fact check that. I might be wrong, but if I remember right, in his Wookiee PE class, he was one of the best sharpshooters with the crossbow. And it carried him on into the future. Figured we'd grab the Power of the Force version of Chewbacca. You guys know this, love this. You probably all own this. Very famous figure here. You compare that, you know, as Chewbacca got older, his skin got a little darker. His fur got a little bit darker. His underbite went away. His teeth got lined up correctly. Good for him. See, it says 2000. So this is a brand new sculpt on this young Chewbacca. Just interesting. You compare the two there. I mean, you could say, hey, this isn't Chewbacca, and this is what I'm going to do. You guys know I love the Wookiee warriors. I love the whole Wookiees. I like to consider myself an honorary Wookiee. I've been growing my hair out for the last year, trying to get into the Wookiee in disguise. But Chewbacca, young Chewbacca, what I'm going to do in my collection, you got a Revenge of the Sith figures, tons of different Wookiee warriors and stuff. He'll fit right in as a younger Wookiee, and that's my plan here. But just a strange figure. A young Chewbacca. There was no canon of that in the Power of the Force or in the Star Wars movies. It's just like a made-up character. I guess you'd call this expanded universe in a way. But very cool. Very cool at the end of the day. A very good conversation piece. And I'm sure a ton of you guys, tell me in the comments, did you even know this thing is in existence? Did you ever know about this? How did this fly under my radar? Because I always love these quirky, weird little things. And it flew under my radar. But I'm happy I have it now. I have this on my checklist off. I know some of you guys probably are out there working on your checklist. Don't forget this one. It'll be the best $7, $8 you ever spend. I can tell you that. So you tell me in the comments your thoughts. Isn't it goofy? Crazy underbite. Get him to the orthodontist. Tell me your thoughts on this Chewbacca. And tell me your thoughts on the Power of the Force line while you're at it too. So there you go. Like the video. You know, I heard if you get 50 likes, Chewbacca gets braces. I don't know. I did hear that somewhere. It might be true. It might not. But 50 likes, Chewbacca gets braces. It's a no-brainer. It doesn't take much. You just have to hit the like button. And if you subscribe to the channel, he gets the really fancy Invisalign braces. He doesn't have to get the old school tightening stuff. He gets the Invisalign. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Help Chewbacca and his poor teeth out. And then help out old man Chewbacca too. You know, you never know. But like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And for young Chewbacca, old Chewbacca, I'm old Kyle. See you guys all real soon.